Well, welcome everybody here to my SmackDown Live review here of SmackDown Live, the final SmackDown Live of 2017. Again, I apologize for coming up here a little late. Here about 10:50 p.m. Central Time, 11:50 p.m. Eastern Time. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Feliz Navidad to everybody that does celebrate Christmas last night. If you don't celebrate, hope your weekend was good, hope your Monday was good, and hope your Tuesday was good, etc. But to those that do celebrate, I extend a Merry Christmas and a Feliz Navidad to you and your family and all those that you love. So, let's get into it. Like I said, this is the final SmackDown Live of 2017, and being in Chicago, Illinois, here in, at least in the Midwest, in my Midwest backyard, here in Wisconsin. It's Wisconsin, so cool to have that. I do have a family that do live in Chicago, Illinois. My cousin, his wife, and his kid, along with others near the area. So Wisconsin, Northern Illinois. But beyond that, that fun thing to learn about me as I continue my reviews and shows and this podcast and this video. Also, for those that haven't seen yet, on my Instagram, CBK_06, or on Twitter at WWE_podcast / or meaning also you can find me on Twitter on my personal Twitter handle at Army_strong_06. But on my wrestling podcast Twitter handle and on my Instagram, CBK_06, people follow me there, trying to get the numbers up there on Instagram. I did post my new battle buddy, my new best friend, but at least for my podcast, my new friend and best friend here for the podcast, being Blue microphones, Blue Snowball microphone. I did get from Christmas as a Christmas gift from mi madre, my mom, along with a t-shirt, and I have that posted on Instagram, so welcome to check that out. I think you guys are gonna like the saying on a t-shirt that I got, that she got. My mom's always creative with gifts for me and my sibling and my sister and others of not just things all around and with it as well. So I think you guys are gonna enjoy it, and I am very thankful that I got something on my list I didn't expect to get, and I really appreciate her doing that. Showing that she has at least a little bit of support, or at least respect for me doing these podcast. Doesn't mean it's not my life. It's just part of what I like to do. And hope broadcasting to be my future, where I'm working with big camera spotlights and other things at a network, whether it's in Rhinelander or here in Central Wisconsin. Well, South Central Wisconsin, Central Wisconsin, otherwise. But either way, I hope everybody's having a good night here and a good day. But let's actually talk about SmackDown, shall we? Let's talk about the final SmackDown Live of 2017. I will keep saying, because that is true, dang true, and it's not like I'm lying. I just might be hitting it over the head maybe too many times. But again, it's true. It's the final SmackDown Live of 2017. It's not like that fact is going to change. Well, we start off with Daniel Bryan making a major title-related announcement. I mean, wake of Dolph Ziggler idly laying down the United States Championship. Daniel Bryan had to do some things, and walking out on SmackDown Live as a Team Blue, or SmackDown Live General Manager, Daniel Bryan, kicking off the show to say that he could only assume. Again, this is assuming. So I still think it's going to be Ziggler going away, going bye-bye, ending. He's running on his contract, leaving WWE, going on to what he was thinking, greener pastures, working on the indies, focusing on his comedy, whatever else he feels is best for him, right? What makes him happy. And I can't poo-poo that, and I respect that. If you don't feel like you're getting respect here in WWE, let alone the fans, but people inside WWE as well, then it's time to move on and feel where you feel more wanted, needed, and cared for. So if that's the case, he has shut on his mouth and in interviews in the past, but still, give sure his opinion, strongly worded. However, but as I keep on saying here, as Daniel Bryan here, assuming that Dolph Ziggler was not returning any of anybody's calls or texts, as he said, more so just not, shopping book. Is relinquishing the title, and with that, Daniel Bryan decided to make the announcement that we will have a U.S. title tournament to crown a new WWE United States champion. I like this idea Now, I was speaking on talking to WJ that I don't know how they're going to fill out the roster list. And again, people that are watching live, let me know if you can tell the sound difference with me now with my new buddy here, Blue Snowball microphone, from how I was last time. But again, I think my mom for that gift here for Christmas. But anyways, getting back to SmackDown Live, we had one of the matchups being Bobby Roode and Baron Corbin, thinking, hey, that could be a finals matchup. And how many other superstars in the SmackDown Live roster could be focused out to make it a worthwhile tournament to go at least 3 of the 5 weeks? We have getting to the Royal Rumble. Would they have enough bodies, enough superstars to make this stretch out all the way to the go-home show, SmackDown Live, to the Royal Rumble? Have them semifinals be on that show and the finals be at the Royal Rumble itself? I have a feeling that will not be the case. Again, I will say it again in case I was mumbling here into my microphone. I think it's going to go 3 weeks before, as I like even numbers. I have a weird thing about that. A couple weeks, get to the semifinals, have a semifinals match on that SmackDown Live, and them promoting it during that night, all the way to the main event, because it will be the main event for that SmackDown Live. And saying the winners will face off with each other in the finals, of course, and the finals being at Royal Rumble. Then they have 2 to 3 weeks then to promote that and continue and have segments and stare downs and otherwise with those 2 superstars in the match. And then we get to the Royal Rumble. You know what can happen at the pay-per-view? Or if not, the go-home show is promoting the finals. Like I said, I don't think they'll be able to stretch it all the way out to having the semifinals and the go-home show SmackDown Live heading into the WWE Royal Rumble 2018 edition on WWE Network, January 28th, 6 p.m. Central starts. Did I say WWE Network? Yeah, $9.99. Go to the network. Or go to Walmart and get the gift card. 3 months, $29.99. Boom. How you doing? Anyways, what was my point? Oh, anyways, when we get to the Royal Rumble on the network on 28th of January, on Sunday, we could get Baron Corbin and Dolph Ziggler thrown into that match and make it a fatal 4-way. Because you'd have the 2 finalists that were supposed to face a 1-on-1. You have Ziggler coming back saying, no, I didn't quit. I didn't do that yet. I didn't officially relinquished again, as it was being assumed by Danny Bryan's assuming that Ziggler has quit or left SmackDown Live or WWE. Now, with Dolph Ziggler's promo last week, he could just be leaving SmackDown Live. He could show up at the Rumble match itself, the Men's Royal Rumble match. Surprise entrance, making a return, but returning as a Raw superstar, being signed by Stephanie McMahon and Kurt Angle. That management team there. He didn't feel he was being respected by SmackDown Live and the fans, even though in the end sometimes fans don't like Dolph Ziggler in general, WWE fans, but he was on Raw and SmackDown. But point being is, in kayfabe world, in the WWE universe, you have that to be the case. That's how they could say it of Dolph Ziggler. Or, like I said, he could get involved in the U.S. title finals matchup at the Royal Rumble, throw his hat in there, be in the title match, as he is technically still, or would be, well, no longer, but, latest former champion, and then Baron Corbin throwing his weight in because, he's Baron Corbin, he does what he wants. And in that sense, making it a fatal 4-way for the U.S. title. And I'm not against it. I like multi-men, multi-superstar matches. Either way, I would have no problem with that or issue. And anyway, but in that light, that's how things are going in that sense. I'm moving right along. The Bludgeon Brothers and Breezango ending in no contest. Still look good things for the Bludgeon Brothers. Bobby Roode defeating Baron Corbin in the first round tournament. Like I said, Baron could still put his nose in the finals when we get to that point. I would think not, but I wouldn't be surprised if we have Baron Corbin and Dolph Ziggler sneaking their way into the finals, the U.S. title match at Royal Rumble. Like, whether they have enough stars or would be able to have this tournament, have the semifinals be on the night or the SmackDown Live before Royal Rumble, the go-home show, and having the finals of Royal Rumble, or this only going a couple weeks having the semifinals a couple weeks from now, and the beginning of 2018, of course, and then having the finals already being set up 2 to 3 weeks before the go-home show, let alone before the pay-per-view event itself. So, and then promoting it. Either way, I can pretty much bank on it and make a bold prediction that the finals will be at the Royal Rumble, because if it's not, that would just be weird. I mean, if you don't have the finals at the Royal Rumble, what, are you going to have the finals on a SmackDown Live to make people, have people watch? Okay, fine, whatever, ratings. And then you have a title match of some sort at the Royal Rumble? Or is a multi-superstar match of those that were part of the tournament just in some big battle royal for the title? I don't think that would be best. So if you're going to do this tournament, do it right in that sense, and go from there and however you want to book it. So anyways, Bobby Roode winning there. Jinder Mahal being in this tournament. Excuse me. Jinder Mahal defeating Ty Dillinger, who's been MIA for a while, and moving on in the tournament. Beating him with the class. 1, 2, 3. Go Jinder. I'm hoping I'm going for Jinder. Let's go Jinder. Then Kevin Owens, Ruby Riott defeats Naomi. All right, good thing for we're the women's Royal Rumble, the men's Royal Rumble. I can make the bold prediction right now that in the men's Royal Rumble, the winner of the 2018 Royal Rumble, my bold prediction, at least right now, is that a SmackDown Live superstar from the brand from the A Show will be the winner. Whether that's Rusev, John Cena, Ty Dillinger, Bobby Roode, Jinder Mahal himself, or maybe even Sami Zayn, because why the heck not? Or whoever, they will be Royal winner, and we'll get the Roman Reigns, Brock Lesnar, there was a title match some other way. Even though Monday Night Raw does not have a pay-per-view event between Rumble Mania, just like they didn't have one between Survivor Series and the Royal Rumble. So there we go. And then the main event, Kevin Owens defeating AJ Styles. And the main event, Kevin Owens and the show ending with Owens and Zayn celebrating with Shane McMahon apologizing to AJ Styles, because Styles could have won before Shane stuck his nose in the business. But back about the women's Royal Rumble, I'm looking forward to it, and it should be 30 women. It should be 30 women Royal Rumble, not 20, not 16, not 22. I'm not trying to be cute about it. You want the women to be equal to the men? You have them being equal by having 30 women just like 30 men. Royal Rumble match. Indeed. So, you have Trish Stratus come back, Michelle McCool, maybe even they cool together, Kelly. I thought she was signed for a 3-year contract. I thought I heard that in the grapevine months ago, or even summer 2017 here. Beth Phoenix maybe even went to the WWE Hall of Fame. Nikki Bella, Brie Bella maybe, but I doubt that. But at least Nikki Bella. You have these returns. You also have legends come back. So you have returns and legends, and otherwise for the women, just like you do for the men every year. That's the exciting factor of it. Not just predicting and thinking who could win, should win, this and that, but who's making returns, or who's going to be making a return or a debut or this and that, like he just done 2 years ago in the Royal Rumble, making his debut in WWE at the Royal Rumble. So you never know what could happen in the women's side of things. Maybe we get some debuts. Like, I don't know, Ronda Rousey. And why not? You want to talk about the past, present, and future? You throw in Stephanie McMahon herself in that Rumble. Because why the heck not? It'd be kind of for the goof if it was Stephanie McMahon won. But I don't see that happen. Then again, Vince McMahon technically won a Royal Rumble 99. Probably like it's 1999, because that year Vincent Kennedy McMahon won the Royal Rumble, I believe. With the help of The Rock, eliminating Austin, because they were 1-2 to start the Rumble. They were the last two in the Rumble, and McMahon won. We don't know how that ended out and how that WrestleMania match turned out to be, but still, Vince McMahon won a Rumble, just like Vince McMahon won the WIP title actually once being Triple H on the SmackDown on a SmackDown show. But I don't see Stephanie McMahon winning the first ever women's one. I don't know. Now on the women's side, I don't know if I can bold prediction on which brand is going to win the Rumble for the brand's title. I guess really, if I think about it here quickly for a couple seconds, which isn't giving it much thought, but still just being honest there, I would actually go for, if I'm going to make a true bold prediction, I'm going to make the bold prediction here that for the women's Royal Rumble match, if I'm thinking logically of how WWE would do it, okay, we're going to have a SmackDown superstar winning for the men, whoever that be, John Cena, Rusev, or otherwise, or Mahal, or Bobby Roode. That would be my top 4 picks, I'm guessing right now. For the women's, I would actually say the same things. I'm not saying the opposite. Raw. The Raw superstar or female superstar will win the first ever women's Royal Rumble. Sort of that's Bayley, Sasha Banks, Nia Jax, herself, or Paige. Those would be my top 4 picks right now, or if I had you for the women's. On who could win side, I make the prediction that a Raw superstar will win the women's and a SmackDown Live superstar will win for the men's. So you can take that to the bank right now, officially. Those are my bold predictions for the Royal Rumble in 2018. On the men's side, a SmackDown Live superstar will win. On the women's side, a Monday Night Raw superstar, female superstar will win. I'll make that prediction more clear when we actually get to the prediction episode there on the 25th, I would believe, that Thursday, for the pay-per-view on the 28th. And we'll go from there. Also, those are going to be part of my Royal Rumble pool. Again, I do every year a Royal Rumble pool. You can let me know on Twitter at WWE Podcast. Let me know you're in, and I'll add you in my handy dandy notebook and sign you a number here shortly in time. Last year I did it on air. Didn't really go as over as I thought I would. Took too long, this and that. This time I'm going to write it up already, and then on Twitter and on the show, we'll let everybody know what number you have and stuff like that. Right now I actually have 4 pools. 120 people entered total, so spots are filling up fast, but still many spots left. So I just want to share that as well. Pretty much up for the SmackDown Live review. Pretty good show. Mitch and Mahal, Randy Orton announcing themselves in the Royal Rumble themselves, so it's going to be interesting to see how everything goes there. I always this time of year for WWE. I always enjoy the Royal Rumble. I actually enjoy it more than WrestleMania sometimes because it's just, that unique match that it is for the men. Now you have 2 of them, one for the men, one for the women. And again, to be equal, would be best to have it 30 women. It's a plan, right? 30-30. 30 for 30 on ESPN, but 30 for the men's Royal Rumble. 30 for the now going to be starting to be annual women's Royal Rumble match. Indeed. Or they want to be cute and try to be like WWE or like the men's. When the men's debuted their Royal Rumble or debuted the Royal Rumble period as a match, and on pay-per-view as well, was 20 men. But I still think now that 2017, I think it'd just be best to have 30 women. Even if you have to take a handful of NXT stars and have them be quote-unquote called up for one night, the fans will understand, especially the marks. And the casuals just love it to see those superstars on WWE television. There you go. So, alright, that's it. Well, I hope everybody has a great rest of your evening and day. I think all that watch live and archived. Above all else, as always, take care.